Following almost 5 years of engagement and postponement due to the coronavirus sponge, former New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern married Clarke Gayford for a long time with a special ceremony on Saturday. Details of event were made closely by couple, but ceremony was reported to be staged in a luxurious vineyard in Gulf region of Natural Hawke, 200 miles away from New Zealand capital Wellington. Ardern's successor and former Prime Minister Chris Hipkins, including only the family, close friends and 43-year-old Ardern's former deputy colleagues are believed to be invited. Previously, the police met with a small group of protesters who rolled up a wall with dozens of anti-vaccine posters outside the venue. A protester kept a sign on skirts of the property that says özenmek to forget requirements of jab. 47-year-old Ardern and Gayford began to emerge in 2014 and 5 years later. But Ardern government's COVID-19 restrictions, which reduced meetings to 100 people, wedding planning writing of Southern Hemisphere of 2022 was postponed. Life is like this, Ardern said during the decisions to call wedding. 5 ARTERDİR embraces her new husband Clarke Gayford while taking photos at her weddings on Saturday. 5 New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern. On January 13, 2024, Havelock North, in a vineyard in New Zealand, speaks to Clarke Gayford at a special wedding. AP when he became the leader in 2017. Only 37 was a global symbol of the left rapidly. He exemplified a new style of leadership and was praised worldwide for addressing country's worst mass shoot in the first stages of coronavirus pandema. In 2018, Ardern became the second chosen world leader who gave birth while holding the office. Later in year, he brought his baby daughter to the base of United Nations General Assembly in New York. New Zealand had some of most strict coronavirus duties in world under government of Ardern, which led to several rallies as Prime Minister in last year. 5 Only the family, close friends and 43-year-old Ardern's former deputy colleagues are believed to be invited, including the successor of Ardern and former Prime Minister Chris Hipkins. 5 ARDİRDİR and GAYFORD reported that 47 started appear in 2014 and was engaged after 5 years. But wedding planning Southern Hemisphere of 2022 was postponed due to COVID-19 restrictions that reduced meetings of Ardern government 100 people. It has also led to a level of vitriol, one of the previous New Zealand leaders. Since then, Ardern announced that he would temporarily join Harvard University after he was appointed to bilateral scholarships at Harvard Kennedy School. He also took a free role to fight online extremism. In June, Ardern received one of highest honors of New Zealand for the service that leads to country with a mass shot and pandema. Dame had a great friend, so people will now call him Dame Jacinda Ardern.